Okay, this is all we're gonna need here is the weed eater, string, and something to cut it with. I've got my multi-tool here. All right, and the weed eaters, most all of them are the same. This right here is your head of your weed eater. Okay, this is your button that feeds the string. These eyelets right here is where your string feeds out of each of them, and this right here is the blade that cuts it, cuts your slack off as it feeds out to the length desired. But all right, pop this out when it's in string. You squeeze them 2 tabs, that comes off. Some weed eaters are gonna have a spring behind this. Don't lose your spring, just try to keep it on there if you can, or set it to the side where you can set it back in there. But on the steel, Hertz Cabana, stuff like that, it won't have one. This here, which is made pretty simple. So, all right, as far as the string, this is my rule of thumb right here. I always do 2.5 arm lengths, which I've already got it cut right here. This is 2.5 arm lengths. And then I take it to the center. I take both ends right here together. I center it. And I pinch it off right here in the middle instead of cutting it, and leave one long length of string. Some people like to cut it, I don't. I like to leave it just like this. It makes things a lot simpler, okay? On the spool right here, on your refill spool, it's gonna have an arrow. It's gonna say wind cord back this way, okay? What we're gonna do is we're just gonna hook that. Just like that on that hook, wind that away. All right, I'm gonna set this phone. Y'all don't laugh. Set it right here for just a second. All right, you're just gonna wind it like this right here. Direction the arrow says. When you get towards the end, you're gonna leave some slack hanging off. Now I hate to leave that much, but okay, pop them up like 2 wings right there. Your bottom one's gonna overlap your top. And just like this. This is what we want it to look like right here, okay? All right, so now we're gonna take this and we're gonna drop it in the spool head right here, lining up the eyelets just like that. Let's set you back right here one time. All right, you see the eyelets here? We're just gonna pop them over. Just like so, all right? You pull them straight down just like that. All right, you're just gonna pop it right back on there. Just like that. All right. You're gonna wanna cut these right here off a little shorter than that blade right there, because when you start this thing up, it's gonna slap if the string's too long, and you might get popped in the face and it don't feel too good, and you'll want to throw this weed eater out across the street into oncoming traffic, which, you know, stuff happens. But anyway, all right, when you get this baby started, everything, most everybody knows how to feed it, but just in case you don't, when you're running it, give it gas and you bump it, string comes out itself to desired length. All right, that's how you put string on a weed eater with the Dirt Road King. I'll see y'all later. Thank you kindly.